My grandmother started my first conversation about anal sex when I was 13 and she was sitting on the toilet. She hadn't made it seem like the most erotic experience as she scrunched the toilet paper in her hand. And she was a pretty good expert on this. I mean, she worked in a brothel for 10 years and not as an accountant. On the other hand, my mother found kissing with your mouth open disgusting and wouldn't let a man touch her unless he first went through the demeaning ritual of dancing drunkenly on a tabletop in her red silk nightie. Considering these role models, it's probably not a surprise that anal sex didn't really interest me. I mean, the kids on the playground didn't really romanticize it. As we sat on the monkey bars, my friends considered boob jobs, not anal bleaching. If being called a poo head was anything to go by, then being pooey was not a desirable state of being. Doing anal sex is, category of porn, nothing much else. I, for 3 years, was in a relationship with someone who I had sex with for the first time. The first person I'd ever had sex with. And maybe because of the romantic myths surrounding losing your virginity, I kind of felt like I'd already shared the most intimate experience I could. I mean, awkwardly prodding around a vagina while Meryl Streep sings The Winner Takes It All from the TV in the other room really doesn't compare to anything else. Taking a walk around the back of the service entrance just seemed unnecessary after that. But as I got older and I started connecting with new people, I started to understand how anal sex could almost be a second virginity. I mean, it was something the men around me idealized anyway. My friend Eddie's girlfriend had this big whiteboard in her kitchen where she wrote down all her hopes and dreams, and Eddie would sneak into it, let Eddie do me in the butt. Anal sex is something I was realizing wasn't just a big step in your sex life, but it could be a big step in your relationship too. A way to say that no part of you is not desirable to me, that I want to know every piece of you. It was something I had left to give. It wasn't something that everyone explored or shared. It was this ultimate conquest. It's something I had left. And what a loser! My butt looks like a sad face by now. It was something I was thinking about a lot, and I started making a connection with someone else. Not necessarily Mr. Right, but Mr. Righter. Someone who was safe but exciting, good in bed, but not so well hung that we were trying to make a sausage sandwich with a leg of ham. And so I made the decision to at least think about it. I started researching like the conscientious student I am, and here I'm doing my PhD. I have that approach to all aspects of life. So I was waiting, perhaps poetically, for my flight from Phuket to Bangkok. I was inspired. And for some reason, the Wi-Fi didn't block porn sites in the airport like it did in the rest of Thailand. It was a very frustrating couple of weeks. So, I'd been eating ice cream, so I really didn't expect the internet to work. And, patriotically, it was a tub of Milo ice cream. And so I'm searching terms like well-made, female-friendly, educational anal porn that Jermaine Greer might in some lifetime approve of. So I found my stuff, and I've got my earphones in really quietly, so I'm extra sneaky, like if someone in the movie goes underwater, so you hold your own breath. Or if someone else on the other end of the phone is someplace quiet, hi Maggie, I'm sorry, you're in a library. So you whisper over the phone and you're in the middle of traffic and then she can't hear you. So yes, I'm simply watching anal porn. I'm a little bit paranoid, so I've got my legs up as I'm watching and kind of, got like the flap for the iPad around. And I'm still so paranoid because the men across from me keep looking at me and the person next to me is kind of doing like this. And looking at my lap, like there is no way he knows what I'm doing. I am so good at this. I am the queen of surreptitiousness. I've prepared my whole life for this moment. Not really. But even the people in the aisle walking next to me are doing double takes. I'm like, oh my God, what the hell? So I take the earphones out just to make sure that no one else can hear, particularly around your sphincter, the wetter the better. And it's fine, and no one can hear anything. I'm just, what the hell? And then I finally follow the guys next to me's gaze. And he kind of, just the, what's going on? I looked down, and finally I realized that the reason why people are actually looking at me is because I'm eating ice cream with chopsticks, like the dumbest white girl who ever left Australia. The thing is, that ice cream can get really hard, and the plastic spoons they come with break. So I had an option, use the safe, durable, natural resourced wooden chopstick, it's not exciting for everyone, but gets the job done. People have been doing it for years in certain cultures, and it's fine, chopsticks are fine. Or, I could try to get the ice cream to melt and be a little more creative and end up with brown smears on my body, because that's what happens. That's disgusting. Everyone's brown smears on their body, it's so fucking gross. Then, I watched the 2 porn stars, that's 2 porn stars, 2 porn actors, not a 2 porn star rating. I watched them narrate their anal expedition, and if there's such a thing as G-rated porn and we lived in an ideal world where that existed, this would be G-rated anal porn. And it all goes fine, I'm feeling a little comfortable. And then I thought, well, maybe it's time to start exploring my colon, not only in grammar, but in masturbation. So, baby, if you find unwrapped condoms in the bin, they're mine, okay? It was just me. Don't freak out, that's what they're from. So, I'm getting a little bit hands-on, exploring the backlog of work to do. And then, finally the day comes and I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to talk about this. So I thought I'd offer myself up to Mr. Ryder. I offered my hindquarters verbally, not physically. I didn't just turn around. I'm like, okay, maybe it's something you want. We can have butt sex. Maybe I think I'm ready. It might be hard. It might be a bit weird, but we care about each other. And I've a lot of thought about this. And if you want it, it's yours. The cheeks on the face and the butt. And she said no. After all that, no. And he just explained that it almost seemed selfish, so it wasn't fair to me. It was something that he might get more enjoyment out of than me. I thought, well, that's fair enough, but I don't have a G-spot in the back of my throat. I'm kind of used to humiliation. I don't mean that like poor me, it's my whole life is an embarrassment. I mean, sometimes I put myself in situations where humiliation is a possibility. Like right now, for example. And so, we talked about it, and I can't believe that amidst all these discussions, his feelings weren't a part of that. I consider myself so third wave, but it's like, oh fuck, what, he has feelings? Like, the women in our lives told us that men just wanted us for sex. They just want our bodies. It's not true. They want so much more. The women lie to us. They don't just want to use us. They want the whole package, and it's so stressful. It's like, what? I can't just I almost wish it were true. It's like so simple. Men want one thing. It's like, oh, okay, maybe that's just in the top 5 things. I don't know, maybe your life is in there somewhere too. But yeah, so we talked about it, and I guess his feelings have to come into it too. So we're taking it slow, but I guess the other thing is he's kind of confessed he's a bit of a germaphobe, and then he might need to wear gloves and wash his hands 5 times during. And I was like, oh, okay. So I guess unless you have a doctor-patient fantasy, it's not super erotic. And if I'm being completely honest, you might actually need a hazmat suit. Yeah, seriously, like even in blood sports, they're inconvenient. And even in that, you don't need to remember which is your clean hand and which is your devil hand. Like which hand is going to put me in the hospital potentially on antibiotics for at least a month. Like that's the one I've used. That's everything's happening with this one now. Anyway. Maybe I'm just overthinking this. Maybe it's not that much of a big deal. Maybe we're not really that as special as we think we are. I mean, where does it end? I mean, what, for the next guy? Am I going to have to hang myself in a sex dungeon and explode 50 Shades of Brown? Like, so are we just creating new virginities for ourselves to make ourselves seem less whorish than we really are and make our bodies seem even more sacred? Like, oh yeah, so I licked a guy's butt while 10 guys ejaculated on my feet, but no one's been in my butt. I'm saving that for something special. special? Does anything really matter? I mean, in the end, what are we doing? What are we doing? Where is Paris Hilton anyway? Where did she go? What is a glory hole? I can guess. I don't know. It sounds glorious. Maybe I'll find out for myself one day. Did I inherit my grandmother's anal canal? Is it just like the ultimate poop of my life? If I have anal sex, does that mean I can't convert to Christianity later on? Will my health insurance premiums go up? There are so many questions, and maybe it's a good thing we're taking it slow because I don't even know if tonguing the chocolate poon is politically correct. And thanks for listening.